Yeah, I know. We joked about that, but that was a coverage that they kind of disguised pretty well, and they ended up reading in and out, and it guy made a good play, and Cade almost made a heck of a play on it, and obviously I gotta see that and probably throw it to Malik on that one, but something we just need to continue to study.
Well, can you tell me about what your mindset is heading into your first true road game with a road environment?
Yeah.
Fans yelling at you and
Yeah,
everything?
definitely. Got to work the cadence, and we're gonna work crowd noise this week in practice because we know it's gonna be a very hostile, very loud environment. This is my first time being in a game where crowd noise on the road is probably gonna be a big impact, and it's gonna take some getting used to at first probably, but I'm excited, and I think it's gonna be really cool to play in front of a lot of fans at that place. I've heard it's a really fun place to play, so I'm excited.
So how much of guys on the team that have played there try to kind of give you a little bit of preparation
Yeah,
in terms of what that's going to be like?
Skylar says it's one of his favorite places to play, and he has just said it's going to be really loud. The fans are right on top of you, so just continuing to work our cadences, and we're gonna do that a lot in practice this week, and it's something we've never done before, but definitely just something we're gonna need to continue to work on.
After having some time to go back and review the film, where do you feel like you made the biggest strides from 2 weeks ago to last week?
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely a lot more comfortability for me, I felt like, out there. I think the biggest thing was just not turning the ball over and being smart with the ball. When I play with my base under me and with my feet under me, and that's when I'm the most confident and when I'm playing the best. So just continuing to harp on that and staying on my base, and there's a lot of things that I still need to work on and we still need to work on, but just continuing to grow in those areas will be big time.
What do you think is going to be the key to keep moving the ball against a defense like this?
Yeah, I mean, we're working on our game plan right now, and they're a big physical team, and we're gonna have to be physical too, and we're gonna have to, they play a lot of man coverage. We're gonna have to win against man coverage, and we know that they're physical, and we know that we're gonna have to, play as physical as we've been playing the last couple weeks.
Did you gain a lot in positive mindset this week versus last week, same time last week?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Klein always talks about that feeling that you get when you walk off the field. Whether you win the game or lose the game, you can lose a game and walk off the field saying, man, I know I gave everything I had, and I know, you walk off with, a good feeling, and, you can win a game and walk off with, a bad feeling in your mouth, that bad taste in your mouth, like, we kind of got lucky there, and, we didn't play our best game, and that was kind of the feeling that we had after that Southern Illinois game. But this week was really a game that we felt like we played really well, and I felt like I improved a lot. Obviously still have a lot more to improve on, but a game that we kind of left with that good taste in our mouth, and then kind of a good feeling, and and that feeling is like no other, and you want to replicate that as much as you can. So I'm excited to get that one back this weekend.
When you watched the last game on film, did you notice any more opportunities that were there to throw the ball downfield that you didn't see live?
Yeah, I mean there were a couple plays here and there. There was one where me and Lenners had a miscommunication on, and then there was, but I mean honestly we didn't throw the ball a whole lot, and we really didn't need to, because when you got a guy like Deuce running the ball and Joe running the ball like they were, and the O-line was getting huge pushes up front. I mean we were getting chunks of 7-8 yards a play, and there could have been a couple more opportunities, but honestly, in the flow of the game, you don't really think about that. You're kind of just moving on to the next play, and we were pounding them, and running the ball was what was working, so we just kept doing it. Yeah.
Is that also for you? You're still kind of getting your feet wet. The fact that you guys are able to just line up and run it, maybe take a little bit.
Yeah.
Pressure off of you too. Do you feel like?
Yeah, I mean, it's really good when we're running the ball as good as we are right now. The coaches always say, you don't have to do everything yourself. It's not all on you, and that's our big emphasis on our offense is, we're all doing it together. We're tight knit. We're, everybody matters. From if all 11 of us do our job, on every play. We're gonna win games. We're gonna be really successful, and that's got to be our mindset. Is just continuing to do it together, and whatever happens, it doesn't have to be one person. It really is a big confidence booster for me when we're running the ball as good as we are, because it takes some stress off me, and it takes the eyes off me sometimes. When you got Deuce running the inside zone as well as he is, and I can pull it and get loose on the outside a little bit. It creates opportunities for other players, and they can't guard all of us if we're all playing well.
I know it's kind of silly, but why do you think the whole revenge tour thing that Noah came up with? Why do you think the offense has taken such a shine to that?
We just we had a tough year last year, and it's something that's kind of keeping us all going, keeping us all together. We use it in fall camp a lot to say, we would make up these venues that we were going to, each practice, like different places around the world, and it kind of just kept a positive vibe. And Noah's been great, and just keeping it light, and it's been really fun, and and it really is. It's a revenge tour where we felt like we didn't have our best year last year, and we owe some teams another shot. So we're excited. We got a chance this weekend.
So what's the furthest away destination you visited during?
That's a good question. I think we went over to Spain, spent some time in Mexico. It was we were all over the place. I don't know. Noah was the ringleader of that, but it was fun.
I mean, revenge. This has got to be the first thing you think of the way last season's game.
Yeah,
went, right?
Yeah, definitely. We a game that we and myself definitely feel like we should have won, and was right there for us. A couple costly mistakes at the end of the game, kind of changed the course of it. But definitely one I'm excited for personally, that I've been waiting for, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities, and this one is going to be special.
What is the offensive line? I guess in what area have they made the biggest strides?
They're
you could just dominate.
Yeah, they're playing really well right now. They're I'd say just their confidence and the depth. We had a couple guys play last weekend. Hadley Panzer came in, and and KT came in when Josh was hurt for a little bit, and they did a great job, and just their how fast they're playing, and how big of a push they're getting is huge. And there's big creases for us to run in, and Deuce and Joe, they're taking advantage of it, and I couldn't say enough good things about how good our O-line's playing right now, and how confident that makes me as a quarterback.
Also adding Joe to that mix with Deuce, how helpful is that, just to have the two of them now? Yeah,
Joe's a very explosive back. He's playing really good right now. He's doing really good things. He adds another element. When Deuce obviously is doing Deuce things out there, and when we can take him out, give him a break, or have both of them in at the same time, and provide different aspects of their games, and or just having two weapons out there is huge, and it definitely provides us with more variety on offense for sure.